So I cop the AirPods Max, cost them about half a stack. Favorite color blue, feeling space gray, but they not black. I designed it sleep.
All right, we in there? Oh, okay. All right, Sony, I hear you with the ANC. Okay. All right, sucking the air out the room. I hear you. What up, squad? CKid here, man. I had to do this video here for you guys before getting in the AirPods Max tomorrow, and that is to try out the Sony WH-1000XM4s for the very first time and see, you know, what the current king of audio is really all about when it comes to a consumer grade pair of true wireless headphones, because I'm just curious on if these really stack up to, you know, a lot of the headphones that I've heard out there, or if it's really all cap. So in this video, guys, I'm basically gonna be putting this to the test. I'm gonna be listening to a lot of different genres of music. I'm also gonna be listening to some podcasts as well. I'm gonna be doing that all in this video right here and letting you guys know, you know, how these really sound from a future AirPods Max user. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and skip past all of the fluff because y'all ain't getting that in this video. I'm literally going right into it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I got these paired up to my Google Pixel 5 already. And we're just gonna listen to a couple tracks and just see how it sounds, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm also curious on the active noise cancellation when it comes to these, because that's always a favorite feature of mine when it comes to true wireless headphones. All right, so let's go ahead and put these on my head. All right, we in there? Oh, okay. All right, Sony, I hear you with the ANC. Okay. All right, sucking the air out the room. I hear you. Now, one feature that I do like about these headphones is that they have a noise canceling optimizer feature within the Sony application. Now, this is basically gonna allow you guys to be able to tailor what the ANC sounds like based on the environment that you're in. So you literally can just do you press the start button within the application, and it's literally going to it's going to analyze the room that you guys are in. It's going to tailor the ANC to the space that you're currently in. But one thing that I will say that I like about the ANC in these so far is that they don't sound artificial. So it doesn't sound like, you know how like some companies, like they're trying to achieve this audio effect and then they literally just don't get it right because the ANC just sounds too digitally done. And let me tell you guys, definitely with these, this is definitely real ANC when it comes to these headphones. And yeah, Sony, you got it right. I'm giving you a point there. All right, so let's go ahead and play a couple tracks, man, just see how the audio sound, because regardless of I like the ANC or not, if the audio don't sound good to me, then literally nothing else matters. So I have this paired up to my Pixel 5 here. We're gonna go ahead and run it through Spotify. So I got my AirPods Max versus Sony XM4's playlist on Spotify, because that video is definitely coming soon. So definitely make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, hit that like button, as well as have your notifications turned on so you don't miss that video when that happens. So let's go ahead and start the first one here, man. Now I'm gonna be testing this with ANC turned on, and then I'm also gonna be testing this with ANC turned off. So let's go ahead and test it out and see what it sounds like. First song up, we got a hip hop song. I'm gonna play this Big Sean and this Nipsey Hussle. Ooh. Okay. Need these catches. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and skip to the next track. Go ahead and skip to the next track. We're gonna see. Hey. All right, Chris. With the comments on your photos. Hey. Okay. All right, I'm getting too amped. Let's go ahead and switch to another track. All right, y'all, so this next one I want to check out here is a podcast. This is one of my favorite podcasts I like listening to, which is the Joe Budden podcast. And let's go ahead and play it. Damn, that sounds extremely clear. That's crazy. I'm gonna switch it to vocal, since it's more concentrated on vocals. It's like you can hear. All right, so when it comes to podcasts, y'all, let me take these off real quick. All right, so when it comes to podcasts, one thing that I noticed for sure is that you can tell. Now for me, I use a Shure SM7B microphone, which is a really good microphone. And you can tell that the people who are on these podcasts, like they're using high-end audio microphones for recording their audio, because you can hear like the mixed and mastered audio echoes from like studio reverbs and different things like that. So you can hear all of that within these headphones here, which I gotta say, man, sounds really, really good, and makes listening to like Audible books or listening to podcasts much more pleasing because of that. Sound quality on these, man, are really good. I can't even front. Like, these are really good headphones for the price. And I think I actually picked these up on sale. They're like $280. I think regularly they go for like 350 bucks, which if we're putting these in comparison to the AirPods Max that is coming out that I'll have here on the channel tomorrow, is $200 cheaper. And that's hitting the pockets for 550 bucks, which I can't lie to you guys, that price is definitely something that threw me back for a little bit, and it definitely was a sticker shocker to me. But either way, man, I'm still hyped to actually try the AirPods Max out. But when it comes to sound quality in these joints right here, Sony, these are legit, man. The ANC on these sound really good. Like I said before, it doesn't sound artificial, which is a plus to me. And the ambient mode on these, which also allows you guys to hear the outside world around you, sounds really good. And it mixes well with your audio music as well, because that is a big point that I want to actually get across, because sometimes when you're having the ambient mode on, sometimes the outside noise can actually overshadow the actual music that you're listening to. So for me, when it comes to these bad boys, they sound good. What do you want me to say? They sound good. All right, so now that we pretty much got the audio out of the way, you guys know audio sounds good on these. Let's go ahead and try out the touch controls and see if these are any good. Now for me, touch controls are hit or miss when it comes to true wireless headphones or even earbuds for that matter. I've tried out a lot here on the channel, and sometimes they don't all work that well. So let's go ahead and start up an album or something, and let's just go ahead and test this out. Honestly, I just wanted another excuse to put these back on. All right, so the first thing I want to try out is just the playing and pausing of music. So I should be able to just double tap. Music plays, double tap, should be able to pause it. All right, I should also be able to take these off my ear to be able to pause the music. All right, and put them back on, resume. All right, so that works pretty good. All right, there's a little bit of delay, but not that big of a deal. All right, so the next thing I want to try real quick is the swiping gestures. So being able to go to the next track, go to the previous track, or either swiping up and down to be able to control the actual audio level. So let's go ahead and skip to a next track. All right, we got the song playing. Got it right there. If I swipe forward, goes to the next track. Swipe backwards. All right, took me a couple times of swiping backwards. Swipe forward. Okay, it's a little finicky, but I guess it works. It's just not as perfect. So if I swipe down, you guys can see the audio levels. Swiping forward, swiping backwards. So it works, but I will say this, going forward and backwards on tracks, it sometimes seems like it gets confused to whereas it doesn't know if you're swiping to go from the volume or if you're swiping to go to the next track. So I would actually prefer more of a physical button to be able to handle that, just because it's not like the best when it comes to doing that I've personally noticed, and just testing it out just here real quick for you guys. So for me overall, man, I will say this, when it comes to just the basic touch controls, they seem to actually work pretty good. It's not the best, but I will say it does work in certain times. Now, I didn't have any issues when it comes to controlling my music, when it comes to playing and pausing the music, but skipping forwards and backward, as well as the volume control. Volume controls was kind of okay as well. Skipping forwards and going back to the previous track, definitely has some issues there. But I will say this, I wish that these controls was actually able to be accessed from both ear cuffs instead of just being on the right one. Not a big deal, but it is something that is more of a want and not more of a need or necessity. Now, one thing that I did notice about these is that they do come with a couple features that I can't lie, I actually really like. For example, if I was to actually go ahead and put my hand over the right ear cuff like so, it will quickly lower the volume of the music that is actually playing, and it will turn on ambience mode, so I will be able to hear if someone is talking to me real quick without actually turning off my music completely or having to even take my headphones off. Now, the other feature that I think is dope with these is the Anc Optimizer feature button, though you can actually literally press and hold this custom button on the side, and it's basically going to analyze the space that you guys are in, and it's going to set the ANC levels based on the current surroundings at that time. Now, to me, I feel like this feature is pretty dope, because no matter where I'm at, I can always get the best ANC possible, whether I'm on a bus or a train or on a plane or whatever. It's going to optimize that sound based on the current environment that I'm in. if that makes sense. Now, one thing I will say that I gotta say about the XM4s that I don't like, and that is honestly the build quality, man. Now, for me, build quality is everything. Now, design-wise, I think that these look good. I don't think there's a problem with the design of these, but when you actually put these in your hands, they actually give off a very cheap feeling vibe, as the entire headphone itself is made of plastic. And to me, if I'm spending $350, I want something that's really gonna have better materials than just using plastic. And I honestly was not expecting these to be made up of all plastic. Even the extension area here that you guys see right here, when you guys are pulling these to custom fit it to your head, it literally just has a thin sheet of, like, you know, metal or whatever, but underneath it is completely all plastic. Now, to you guys, this may not actually be an issue, but to me, I would actually expect higher end quality for $350 price tag. And the last thing that I personally have to give Sony props for on the XM4s, and to be honest, even more than sound quality, it's the most important thing on any pair of headphones, and that is comfortability. Now, these definitely are a comfortable pair of headphones. The resting band that you guys see right here sits comfortably, as well as the ear cuffs on these, to me, also plush as well. And I can no doubt see myself wearing these for hours at a time and having zero discomfort. Now, to me, when it comes to headphones, comfortability is a must for me in order for me to like them. Again, I don't care if they literally are the best sounding pair of headphones I've ever tried in my entire life, but if the fit is not comfortable and they hurt my ears, it's a definite hard pass for me. But when it comes to the Sony XM4s, these definitely pass that test for me, and it is something I would no doubt recommend to anybody out there that is looking for a pair of true wireless headphones, regardless of whatever device you guys are using. Now, I'll say this, Sony to me has definitely set the bar high when it comes to consumer grade pair of true wireless headphones that you can get at a pretty affordable price tag. But keep it locked here tomorrow, man, or depending on when you guys are watching this video, because the next video is definitely gonna be right up here on the screen, and I'm gonna be showing you guys every single color of the AirPods Max through a hands-on unboxing, so you definitely don't wanna miss that. And I'm also gonna be debuting the rap intro that I created for those videos that's coming out on that product as well. So thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you got any questions about anything, let me know down in the comment section below. Other than that, click on this video right here, and I'll see y'all over there. Peace. These are pretty good, not even gonna lie. Yo, why you still here? Yo, fam, click on the video, bro.